All right, guys. So this is what your assignment looks like today. I have it opened up in Word, but I'll put it up on a Google Doc for you to go ahead and complete today. I have here a link to the information that will help you complete the assignment. Right now, we are working with just the white keys. So this is a study sheet that we are very familiar with. So we have all of our symbols here, C, D, E, F, G, exactly where they're at on the staff. Memorize letter names there. We aren't dealing with sharps or flats or the key signatures right now, and not the accidentals. Okay, we are working with right here. This is showing you exactly where each note is going to. And this is probably the one resource that you want to make sure that you have available. I'm going to go ahead and pop it out into another window so that I have it up along with my other piece of it. All right. So this is asking you to match up the notes on the treble clef with the notes on the keyboard. Make sure you recognize how high or low a particular pitch name is. Example, there are two C's, one lower and one higher. So let me show you where that's at on this particular assignment. Let me get my highlighter up. There it is. There we go. So right here, this one, that one is our middle C, and it's lower than our next C right there. That's F-A-C on the third space. That C is higher, and it goes right there. Now the keyboard is a C is always to the left of two black keys. Two black keys, the C is to the left of the two black keys. But we have one that's lower and one that's higher. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about with make sure you recognize which C is where. So let's take a look at numbers 1 through 13. These are not going to be changing for you. So on number 1, make sure you put your answer here in this empty box to the right of number 1. So on number 1, we're looking at this note right here. That is on the ledger line below the staff. So take a look here, the ledger line below the staff. That's our middle C. Okay. And right here on this keyboard, to type that out for you guys, is the middle C. Okay, so that one is the Z key. All right. So that one is our middle C. That first Z right there is the C. Now we're looking for the D that is right here just above the C. Okay, so it's just to the right. If you take a look at this keyboard, it's just to the right of that C. Remember, we're working with just the white keys right now. That one would be an X. So I put the X right there. Okay, now I'm looking for number 3, the bottom line. So I take a look back over here, find the bottom line. I see that it is to the right of the two black keys, just above middle C. To the right of the two black keys, just above middle C. And the key that I press is a C on my keyboard. Okay. These are just lining up different letters to our separate pitches. Okay, so on the keyboard, you press that key and it comes up. And for us, we're able to line these up as each unique note. All right, so next one, I would like someone to go ahead and tell us in the chat what is the answer for number 4. So the bottom space there. which letter on this keyboard up here corresponds with it? I got one person with it correct, two people with it correct. Yes. All right. So, and some of you have it wrong. So the correct answer is V right there. So let's see how you get to the correct answer V there. Right here is number 4. So it's on the bottom space. I look for the bottom space. I see that it is just above that CDE that we just had. That's the F. It's to the left of the 3 black keys. That F lines up right here. So to the left of the 3 black keys, I have 3 black keys right here, just to the left of it, right? And it's just above that E that we just did. So the correct answer should be V right there. For that note right there, you would press the V key. Okay. Next one, what about number 5? It's on that second line. The second line there, what would you press for number 5? Okay. I have 2 people with it correct. I'm going to see if I can get more people with it correct this time. And keep in mind, I'm going to be asking people at random here in a little bit. That's my pattern. I ask volunteers first, and we show you how we get the answer. And then I start going to individuals asking you if you can give us your best answer. All right, so I have 5 people with it correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 people with it correct. And you are, everyone who tried to answer this one is correct. It is, in fact, a B. Okay, so the B is right there on that one. So double check ourselves. Number 5 was second line. I take a look at the second line. Okay, that one is a G. And it's in between the 2 left of the 3 black keys. In between the 2 left of the 3 black keys right there, that's a B. So my answer for number 5 would be a B. Yep. And let's get our next one, number 6. Number 6, it's on the second space there. I have 1 correct person. Oh, sorry. Actually, the first one to answer was not correct. That's not the key that you press. That's the letter name, but that's not the key that you press to get it right. So I have 4 people who are correct here. 5. Yeah, now there's 6. Nope. 5 still correct. The last person to put it in is not correct. So number 6, we take a look here. It's on the second space, so I find the second space right there. It's in between these 2 black keys of the 3 black keys. So the right 2 of the 3, it's in between those 2. That's a letter A. And someone was telling me that it's a letter A. That's correct, but we want to know which key you press. So the A is that in right there. 3 black keys in between the 2. You press on this one, which is an in. And if I was playing the BandLab piano, I'd press the in key. And for us, we're just lining it up with this keyboard where each note has a separate letter name. All right, so that one is the in. Number 7 is next. And I'm going to call someone at random. Not for number 7. I'll do it for number 8. Okay. For number 7, everyone go ahead and answer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 correct.
Oh, your water bottle.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people correct. Everyone who is answering on this one is now correct. And so number 8 is M. Okay. That one is, no, number 7 was M. That one is on the 3rd line. I find the 3rd line right there. It's to the right of the three black keys. To the right of the three black keys, that would be letter M. Okay. Notice the pattern that is being set here. Where it's going in line. These notes right here on the staff are stepping up note by note. And then these notes up here on the keyboard, that goes from left to right, white key to white key to white key. Every time we go from one white key to the next white key, it's a step up on the staff. All right. So number 8, let's see who is answering this one. And also the first 13 are going to be very exact. What is it called? Procedure. It's going to be the exact sort of thing on your assignment. The ones down here are not going to be. 14 through 29, you guys have different answers for those. But for 1 through 13, it's going to be the same answers that we're doing right now. And once I post the video, if you need extra help, then you can do that. So our next one is number 8. Go ahead and try to get your answer in. And the person to answer it is Ariana. So Ariana, tell us your best answer. Which key do you press up here on this keyboard to play the note for number 8, to play the pitch? And I do have lots of people who have told me the correct thing, but I want Ariana to go ahead and answer. Yes, Ariana, exactly right. Okay, it's the comma key. And notice that one is to the left of the 2 black keys. That makes it a C. It's not our middle C because that's the first C. It's the second C up. Right here on the staff, we have this C right there. Second C up is on the 3rd space. And that one is the comma key. Second C up, comma key. All right. And I would divide the keyboard up mentally by the C's. Right. You have this C right here, and then the next C and all the notes above that, and to be able to chop up the keyboard a bit more so that you can kind of grasp where things are at a bit more accurately. All right. So if you know it's above this 3rd space right here, you know it's above that C right there. All right. Next one, we are looking at number 9. Let's see who's going to answer this one. It's not a flat surface. Okay. That one is 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. Xavier. And Xavier is correct. It is the period. Okay. It's the D right here. D right here. Okay. Number 10. Let's see who is answering this one. All right. So, Destiny. And you are correct, Destiny. It is the Q. Let's see who is next. Nope. Do I have any flat surfaces over here? I don't. I have too much stuff piled on my desk. So this one is 5. All right. So Karina. What would be number 11? Number 11 is that spot right there. Correct. That one is a W. Ten, 3, 6, 9, 10. Alexandria. What about number 12? Number 12 right here. Which key do we press? It's an E, absolutely correct. Right there, it's that G above our C. Okay, and then our last one, number 13. Lucky number 13. Who's going to answer this one? Oh. 10. No, you already answered it. I want to get someone else. 5 has already answered. 2 has already answered. Come on. It's like these dice are weighted. All right. Number 4. Natalia. What is number 13? It's that larger line above the staff. Absolutely right. It is an R. Okay. So hopefully you all have seen this pattern. It steps up 1 through 13, Z, X, C, V, B, N, M, comma, period, Q, W, E, R. Great. Now this next section, I'm going to do about 2 of them. And then I'll have some more people finish out the answers for this top row. Now notice this one doesn't really have any sort of pattern here. 14 through 29, we have a few things that have steps right here, 21 through 24. That can be handy. But it's not really in any specific order. We just need to be able to hit the right key on the piano for these. So number 14. Okay, so I'm looking at the note below the staff. I'm going to do number 14 and number 16. And so number 14, it's on the space below the staff. So I find the space below the staff. It's just right above our middle C. So taking a look here at this keyboard, it's just above that middle C. There, you can see it better. So that would be an X. For number 14, I put an X. Now number 16, I see it's above this third space, so I know it's above that second C. Okay, so fourth line, right there, fourth line on my staff. There it is. It's going to be a D just above C. So right here, I find my C and I go C. There's the D on that period. I also notice it's in between the 2 black keys. It's in between a set of 2 black keys. In between the set of 2 black keys, just above the higher C. So that one would be a period for number 16. So let's get someone else for number 17. That one is on the line above the staff. That one is Marin. Absolutely right, Marin. She said it's a W, and it is that key right here. All right, number 18. Now, if you guys need to, you can use what you created right here on numbers 1 through 13 to help you out with the rest of these. So number 8 is that same note as number 19, right? And so number 8 was the comma. Number 19 should be the comma. It's that C, the higher C. All right. So that is all we are doing on this. I'm showing you guys how to do all that.